You're listening to the Attack of the Killer Podcast, the Dean Blundell Show podcast on 102.1 The Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
Supersized Donna Simpson recently tipped the scales at a staggering 600 pounds. We've talked about this woman before. She's become known as the world's heaviest woman after posing in a pink bikini and declaring she was going to keep eating pile on the pounds until she weighed 1,000. Well, she's now about 860, and she's decided since her boyfriend left.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like mysteriously left?
Yeah.
He just
She's
disappeared.
like, no idea why he left.
Stuck in a fat fold, maybe?
Yeah, maybe she just can't find him. She said she's going to go on a diet, saying that she wants to be in love again and hopes that someone will find her attractive. I don't think so. Do you see her in the pink bikini? You can only see parts of the top, and you can't see the bottom.
She is... Sorry, so disgusting. I was thinking maybe, Dean, she also had heard some of the ways we had talked about her on the show. Maybe we've helped her out.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe we've motivated her.
Sure.
By insults.
Keep in mind, this is a woman that ate 15,000 calories a day, most of them in front of a webcam. People paid her about $100 just to watch her eat. I'd pay $1,000 to never see her eat. If you can guarantee me I wouldn't have to watch her eat a corn dog.
Or 11. Corn dogs.
Guy's been charged after two women had upskirt-type photographs snapped of them at the C&E Sunday. The man attended Sunday's air show. Wasn't much of one, I heard, though, wasn't it? So maybe he was bored.
Scared the crap out of my kid.
Did it really?
Yeah, he was in the fetal position for most of it.
Isn't he just an infant, though?
He's 3, yeah.
Oh, he's a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
The loudness of the plane.
It scared the crap out of him. It's hilarious.
Anyway, the dude attended Sunday's air show, police said, and released spectators watch while planes flew above. It's a perfect crime because everybody's staring up at the planes, right?
Yeah.
So no one's looking down and going, hey, what's that down there? It's a camera up my shirt. What
a thoughtful perv.
I know.
Yeah.
So I'll just wait till you look away.
Yeah. They're always looking up.
He watched the plane above. The man secretly took photos of women, one under 20 and one about 30, with point-and-shoot digital camera. Detective Greg Forstall said there were a number of photos of different women on the camera as well. Photos were taken from in front of two women who were sitting on a grassy knoll watching the air show. They have been a number of these. They said Bruno Lombardi, a 57-year-old. Still horny at 57.
Still doing it, yeah.
Horny enough and useless enough on a computer that he's got to go take these pictures.
I'm going down to the hair show.
There's a landing strip right there.
Bruno, what you take pictures of? Just the wildlife.
Bruno, what is the... It's the beaver.
What? They were looking up. And a weird story, brother and sister facing jail after they were seen having sex in a train station elevator. Richard Finlayson and his sister Christy, 21 and 18. Well, at least they're of age, right? Had sex in an elevator. They were filmed by Closed Circuit Television. The shocking 15-minute clip shows him getting out of the elevator, only to return a short time to do it again. As they left for a second time, Richard gave Christy $20.
What? She's a whore, too.
Last night, a family friend there said their family's been destroyed by the whole thing. Guy admitted to doing it with his sister. They both said they were on the lift having sex. Both of them accused of exiting the lift for a short period, returning to have intercourse. The bad news is there's some 12-year-old kid on the elevator, too, watching. It's like, hey, can you let me off this thing, please? This is funny, too. The court was told Christy Finlayson had admitted the sordid act to police, but she denied she had sex for cash. She said her brother gave her $20 just because he was a nice brother. Well, we already know that.
He's doing a lot of other things that a lot of other brothers aren't doing.
Yes,
one
that
in a
is a
million.
really good brother. Those are your Edge Files. Whatever the hell day it is in September, the year 2011.
The Edge Files on 102.1 The Edge.
The Dean Blundell Show on the Edge.
All right, time for some listener email. Hey guys, are you sure that story of the guy taking the upskirts at the air show is true? I know a Bruno Lombardi.
Oh, no.
Is he 57?
Because if he's 57, it is true.
And he's close to 60, so if that's the same guy, wow.
Oh, he wrote that?
Yeah.
It's got to be.
It might not, who knows?
Yeah, I guess there's other Bruno Lombardis.
It's like John Smith in Italian, isn't it?
How did they catch? Yeah, Bruno Lombardi.
I guess police were just looking,
Doe.
I think when everyone's looking at the air show and looking up, and there's a guy with a camera focused on women on a hill.
Pretty awesome move. Yeah. I mean, totally illegal, and I wouldn't suggest anybody do it, but, if there was... And everybody's staring up. How is he getting caught? He must have been the worst upskirt.
Say cheese!
Hey, ladies, you don't mind just opening your legs a little bit for me? That would be great. Hey.
No, but it's probably a testament to how good the police are. They look for people who aren't looking up. Like what else did this guy have circled on his calendar? Like the next lunar eclipse or something? Like what?
There's a story not long ago, and I can't remember what it was, but it was this guy that would remember the guy that was jogging around in the park, and he would like fall face first into women's butts because he liked to smell their butts. Yeah. And the cops said what you can't, they arrested him, and he's like, well, it wasn't like I was doing something illegal. I was just smelling them, and I fell into them. It wasn't like I sexually assaulted them, and they had to be informed that actually the buttocks are part of your genitals.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was only smelling.
It's assault, bud.
I was only sniffing, dude.
People are messed.
I know.
They really are.
So this guy, they catch him, and he's got pictures of two women. One chick was about 20, one chick was about 30.
Yeah.
But then after they arrest him, didn't they go and find like a camera with a whole bunch of other shots of chicks' areas?
Yeah, I did say it. Well, I didn't say that there were chicks' areas. It just said there were other women.
It amazes that and the flashing. It amazes me how hard up people are for a boner. Because it's really easy to get a boner. It's very easy.
The internet's for.
Oh, my God. He must not have the internet. You go get that Bell Hub? You're good. You can plug in like 15 different things. One thing. Boom.
Rocket stick.
You're on the net. Yeah. And you can see upskirts, downskirts. You can see, and it's legal.
But maybe it's the actual act of doing it, which is the turn on more than the actual.
Like trying to get caught?
Or trying not to get caught. Yeah.
Is anyone looking at me? What is he doing?
And he had a point and shoot camera. So he just had one of those little digital cameras, right?
Yeah.
So
maybe
just
that
had
was the problem.
Yeah, he's clearly not a stealthy guy.
Imagine if he had like a camera with all the lenses and stuff on
know.
it.
That's what I'm saying. We're trying to come up with better options for the guy now.
No, I'm not. I'm just
I know.
saying how incredibly... It's akin to the suicide bomber. Like if someone says, here, why don't we go do this today? Would you go, that's a terrible idea?
Yeah, exactly.
Because A, I'm going to get caught, and B, it's illegal.
Yeah.
I mean, I like chicks and stuff, but I'd like them to be consensual when I'm talking to them.
How about try and talk to one? Maybe pick one up and then ask
See
her
if you can get home.
Take all the
Can I
pictures
take a
you want?
picture underneath your skirt?
Exactly. You mind if I sit on the floor while you watch TV on the couch? Like that's anything. Like just
Dude, true story. This is a true story. We were in the Nashville airport yesterday morning, and as hungover as I was, I saw an upskirt no one would ever want to see.
Oh.
There was a woman being pushed
Oh, this is the
on
funny.
a wheelchair.
This is the funniest.
Wearing a skirt, I assume.
She was wearing a skirt.
It's more than that.
I am not kidding you, and I have a very healthy 36-inch waist. Her legs around the ankles were at least 40.
Wow.
This guy was pushing this woman
Up a hill.
up a ramp.
Up a ramp.
A gradual ramp.
And it was a pretty long ramp.
It was good. It was maybe a 20-degree ramp. It wasn't even a big degree. It wasn't a 30 or 40 or 60 because he would have died. He was pushing this, had to be 600-pound woman up this ramp, and she's spilling out of the actual wheelchair. And this guy had his head down like a Sherpa
Just
going up Everest.
It was like
Pushing and I thought to myself, and she's wearing a dress, and the dress was coming up, and I thought, oh, please pull that down. Oh, Lord.
and the poor guy pushing.
He couldn't stop.
It was like a running back trying to get through a front line. Like he just was giving it his all.
Yeah, you know when you see those guys that practicing for football, and, and the coach is standing on the big metal stage, and they go, hey! That's what he was doing with this fat girl.
It didn't end the ramp. It kept going.
Oh, it was on the good long ramp.
And the skirt and the cankles.
Yeah, the cankles. The calves that turn into ankles. The cankle.
That was humorous.
That is not the upskirt this guy wanted.
Was it like a train wreck? You had to kind of look.
It was.
Did you look? Did you see the upskirt?
It was, and you know, I felt bad because I just wolfed down some corned beef hash too.
How good was that
It
at the airport?
Good, yeah. And I thought, oh, geez, maybe I should have got a salad.
Well, you didn't take down the whole cow.
You're listening to the Dean Blundell Show podcast from edge.ca.
Lots of email this morning, and I want to thank everybody. Todd and I get a chance to go down to Nashville to Wade's memorial service. As you know, Wade Belak passed away, unfortunately. And I do have to say this. Our listeners are something else. The tweets and the words and the kindness and all the stuff that you guys lauded onto that man, and rightfully so. And I had the opportunity on, and I wanted to let people know this because I did. I said I would, and I did. And I had an opportunity on Sunday night after the service. We went over to a friend's place, friends of a friend, and which is where his lovely wife Jen was, and their two little girls, and just close family and friends. So anyway, we went, and I had a chance to sit down with her for just a couple hours. And,
Wade's wife.
Yeah, Wade's wife, Jen, who's a dear friend of mine as well. And I got a chance to share with her some of the tweets and some of the emails that some of you have sent us. And she was blown away. She was absolutely blown away by it. And you know, it's interesting, the difference. Now that I was thinking about this, thank God for BlackBerries. But it's interesting the difference that social networking has just on, and people you don't realize the difference. And I could have read your email, and I could have read your tweet, I could have read your text, and there was a bunch of them. And man, we had some great conversation. We laughed.
Oh, that was the
Jen and I laughed, and we told stories, and we had some softer moments too. But boy, what a nice, as all circumstances considered. I mean, it was just it was terrific. It really was. And you know, anytime something like this happens, everybody asks the same question, which because no one knows, right? You know, there's a time frame that you don't understand, and in that time, it's all subjective because you don't know what someone thinks or feels, and I can say this, and I can say it with certainty is, and Jen and I talked about this quite a bit. Was that wasn't him. Mm-hmm. That it just wasn't. Whatever it was, and we'll figure it out as we go. And you know, it pisses me off too on another note, because I'm watching people who said they were his friend. I'm watching people who said they were or who didn't use him. I'm watching people that Wade gave a whole bunch of time to. Mm-hmm. Some of them, and I don't care if they didn't show up to the service, it doesn't matter. But you watch them go, oh, here's my opinion. This is what happened. And you know what? None of those opinions are accurate. And I know exactly what happened to the last detail. And I can tell you that he didn't do that. That wasn't him. And we'll figure it out as the days go. But what I do want to say to everybody is that anything you read, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, anything you read, anything you see on television, anytime someone uses this as a platform to talk about mental issues or to talk about fighting in hockey, or it's all selfishness on their part. That's all they're doing.
Trying to connect a cause.
All they're doing is trying to make themselves feel better.
Yep.
And you know what? Maybe some people need it, but it's thievery of this person's memory is what it is, because those aren't the things that man was or is, and that's not his memory. His memory isn't the things that people want to make this out of. His memory isn't the I work with this society, and this is pretty common to. You don't know.
No.
You don't know because it's subjective. And I can tell you this: it has nothing to do with anything else that's happened with any NHL players this summer. It's complete. And don't if you know who you are, mostly sports people, mostly writers. You know exactly who you are. That you look for an angle and you're trying to make it something out of nothing. And
don't try and connect the dots right now.
There is no connection.
Yeah.
None. So when you sit down, and you know what? Shame on that dickhead Steve Simmons. Shame on anybody that wrote an article that included their opinion on mental health or what they think happened.
And premature,
because the family's going to release. They're going to do a press release. They're going to do. They are. Trust me, I know they are. And that will have the truth in it. And that's all you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about. What happened? It's irrelevant.
Back to what you were saying earlier about all the tweets from our awesome fans and just people who listen to the show, is that none of them made that about that, which is what made those tweets and Facebook messages and emails so nice.
Yeah.
Because you did exactly what people should do. You remembered the person. You remember the things you heard, the laughs you heard on this show, probably interviews you saw with him after games, stuff like that. And that's the guy.
That will be his legacy in the long term anyway.
Well, and you're right. That is a guy. And that is his legacy, Derek. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the focus. That's the focus. The family's the focus. And we joke. I thought about this yesterday. We joke a lot about really offside stuff. We joke a lot about death. And you know what? I'm not going to stop. This won't prevent us from being who we are and what we've done. But you know what it does do is it sharpens us a little bit to know that we have a higher responsibility to protect people like that after they're gone. So instead of I want to say some of the names of these people, these broadcasters and journalists, these irresponsible dickheads that don't seem to understand. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, and folks, if you trust me for anything, trust me when I tell you this: it wasn't him. He is what memories we have of him, and that's it. And there's nothing else to say. And any newspaper knob or moron with a TV camera. And you know what? Go read Mike Zeisberger's comments from this weekend. He was there.
Yep.
And he was a friend. He understands a moral responsibility when it comes to reporting on this stuff. He gets it. That's the memory. And that's what you remember. Say what you like, and you can sit there and go, we need some. You don't need any answers. The only people that need answers are family. That's it. You don't need it. I don't even need them. The answer is the memory that we have of that person is exactly who we know he was, and that's all that matters.
Pretty awful memories too. He just wasn't a nice guy at all.
I had a really nice email from a guy that does a morning show on the sports station, Greg. He tweeted me yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And so we were kind of tweeting back and forth, and I said to him, he said, you guys got some stuff out of Wade that no one did, and it was always entertaining. And I said it was easy because we were connected at the rear. There wasn't a week that went by over the past several years that I didn't get a picture of his bowel movement and he didn't get a picture of mine.
It's one of the things I remember from the weekend too is everyone talked about his poops.
Oh yeah,
it was wild.
Dude, we were so proud.
I know. There's so much poop talk.
It was awesome. And it was always, the text that would come with a picture of our business was always about corrective surgery or a better diet or chewing your food.
Or what was that?
Yeah. So that's what we remember. And thank you all. You wonderful. I couldn't imagine you guys not and the texts and the difference you made. Good for you.
Wonderfully selfless, and sweet.
Yeah.
And for doing all that. Thank you.
So anyway, appreciate it.
The Dean Blundell Show.
What happened?
Mornings on the Edge.
Still laughing about the guy with the upskirt pictures.
I mean, we're not encouraging this, people, just because we laugh.
Yeah.
It is a crime.
Total crime.
And the guy's a nutbag.
Yeah,
So
Bruno
weird.
Lombardi. Bruno Lombardi allegedly, according to police.
I don't even know if it's allegedly because they were on the camera at this point.
Oh, I guess
to be
so.
honest. I don't know.
You got irrefutable proof. And I'd say upskirt camera shots are pretty good proof. But Bruno Lombardi apparently 57, walking around taking pictures of chicks up their skirts at the air show.
Because they're looking up.
Must have been quite a revolution for perverts when digital cameras became accessible to everybody, eh?
And they figured you could put a little one in a shoe.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't do it in the old days. With
You had to take it to the store to get it developed.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that. Well, I'm even talking like the 40s, like the big cameras with the big pop flash and thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you gave that one away.
Watch the party. Come on, Shay, trying to get an upskirt.
Yeah, why don't you go up there and stand on the balcony there
Yeah.
in the wind so I can have a look at you. Take a picture with this here photograph machine.
I'm just going to put this black veil over my head.
Jimmy, come here. Jimmy, hold this flashball.
Don't get it too close. You might burn her.
All right.
Might catch a fire there, Shay.
Oh, man, too bad they didn't have these digital cameras, you say.
Quit moving.
Yeah, well, too bad it's the 1800s, because that's a lot of hair.
You know how much that flash cost me?
And it's all sepia.
2 bits. Cost me 2 bits, you see. 57 and he's still doing it.
Yeah, it makes you think how long he might have been doing it for, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because we've had digital cameras for at least a few weeks now.
Yeah. It's not like they're new. Dude, we got phones that do 5 million things.
Yeah, the phones are.
We got phones that'll tell you if your poop looks okay. Take great camera pictures. But this guy had a point and shoot.
Probably wishes he had a scratch and sniff.
You know what's amazing about these new cameras?
What's that, Bruno?
You take the picture, you go. You can smell it.
You gotta be kidding.
Nah, it's great. Don't smell that one.
That's
They
just your
only,
fingers.
yeah.
That's just your fingers. You're
Whatever you do, don't scratch this one because I only took the picture from behind her.
She turned around to catch up to the jet.
Yeah, that's right. This one's gross. It's only old lady granty panties. Yucky yuck. Hey, look at this one. 57, he probably didn't even know chicks wear thongs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, really.
Hey, look at this one. This chick has a massive wedgie. Man, that looks uncomfortable.
I better investigate.
Wait. Where is the excess underwear?
Oh my God, this hot chick has a hungry bum. I don't get it. That and the flashing.
Yeah.
You know?
I know.
Like at what point do you go, man? See, Bruno's sounds like it was pretty premeditated.
Dude, he
went to the air show with
I
a
know.
camera.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's calculated.
Imagine him trying. I wonder if he tried to tell the cops he was actually taking pictures of the planes.
They kept getting in the way.
Yeah, it's looking that way. Yeah.
These are very low-flying planes.
I was prepared for a crash.
This is the Dean Blundell Show podcast from edge.ca.
We really have become like a society of pussies. I just mean humankind.
Yep.
I don't mean any country, race, religion, or creed. Our society has turned into just massive pussies. back in the day, I was reading this old book on cottages because I like old stuff. They would drop their 2-year-old children off on an island, and they'd be back once a week, like a 2 and an 8-year-old kid on an island. We'll be back and bring you meat once a week. Okay.
Those were the good old days.
Yeah. And then you come back and the kids would all be, they had that's what they did. One guy would canoe 14 miles every week to get groceries. 14 miles. 7 there, 7 back.
Really?
Canoe. 14.
I bet you had very nice forearms.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great core strength.
Yeah. Is it? And we get upset because I gotta walk to the grocery store. I gotta walk. Oh, it's 19 degrees today.
The satellite guy hasn't even shown up yet.
Oh, yeah. What? The internet is out. I cannot deal with this. Are you kidding me?
I'm hearing this one from
my dishwasher's broken.
From my prima donna friends. It's like, oh, the weather's so crap for Film Fest.
Yeah. What are the Americans going to think of Toronto now? They're going to think it's cold in Canada.
I'm supposed to be doing a real outdoor do on the 11th.
At Jewison's backyard.
Norman's backyard. And I'm telling you this, if it's overcast and any less than 17 degrees, I am going home to give myself a colonic.
Because I wasn't prepared to wear the cardigan.
And I think there's something funny in there.
I've been dying to get it out.
Of a pickle. That's really what we became. And back in the day, they would canoe 14 miles to go get milk and cheese and maybe a rabbit.
And they would collect ice from the winter before to keep their ice boxes cold.
Did you know that?
Yeah, man.
They put them in caves, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know, Jimmy, you say? Why don't you head into the cave, the icebox cave, and grab me some ice cream?
And if you got stuck inside one of those fridges, you died because they were clamped shut.
Yeah, they were locked.
And if you got herpes, you cut it off yourself.
No, you chewed it off.
Oh.
They put you in a camp.
A herpes camp?
Yeah. Away from society.
They should have those.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I agree.
You do not want to use the toilet at that camp.
Or a towel.
Okay, guys. Next week, thank you very much for coming to camp. Next week's herpes camp, so make sure you wear your ironclad gitch. And don't let your thingy touch the rim of the toilet.
The trough.
That's the worst feeling.
We've become pussies.
Yeah.
Remember at Maple Leaf Gardens when you used to have the big trough in the washrooms there?
Yep. And now they got dividers.
Individual.
You can't even see guys' wieners anymore.
Them's was the good old days.
That did one of two things, though. That may have just been a little more hygienic to do. I think I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, sure.
Which I get. The hygiene part. Sure cut down on meat gazing, too.
You really got to crink your neck now to get...
How is that ever a good idea? Like, I know it's cost effective. I know that. I understand. It's just one big piece of plastic. I get that.
You know how much harder it is to stare at dinks? This new system here.
I didn't even like hockey.
Yeah. I spent 3 periods watching meat.
Who won? Me.
That guy.
The overtime game.
Hey, everybody. You're listening to the Dean Blundell Show. On 102.1 The Edge.
Hi, The Edge.
Yeah, calling for what happened.
What's up, brah?
What's going on, buddy?
Nothing.
Got her made, eh?
Yeah. What do you got her made? Are you one of those guys that refers to everything in the feminine? Like, what do you call your truck? You say she's a beauty?
Oh, yeah, buddy. That's the way it's done, right? You know.
Where are you from?
Newfoundland.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You're salt of the earth. My favorite people.
You remember that fella called in last year, Super Newfie?
Yeah.
Well, there's me, man.
Ah, the Super Newfie's back.
Yeah, buddy.
What you
get a cape? You have a cape? Do you have a cape?
A cape?
Yeah.
No, not this time, but I retired it last week.
What happened?
Hey, what happened? What happened? Well, this weekend, me and me boys, we all got on the beer, eh? and we decided to play that game where you stab the knife between each other's fingers there.
Hey, what you know what I love is hearing a story about how a bunch of good old boys from Newfoundland were playing the stab yourself in the hand with the knife game.
Yeah, buddy, that's just fun, you know.
I guess.
But anyway, my buddy put his hand on the table, and he let me go with the knife, and I kind of took half his finger off.
Kind of.
Yeah.
When was this?
Saturday night about 12:30.
So did he put it back on?
Oh yeah, you got to sew it back on, but he says it's not going to have no feeling into it, eh?
What it called? So you sliced the nerve, did you?
Well, what's so funny? My buddy lost his finger, man.
No, it's funny that you didn't know you had loss of a feeling, because that's what's funny.
That's what fingers do.
No, it's funny that you don't find it funny.
It's funny, but it's not, you know?
Yeah, I get it. Thanks. Especially if you're that guy or his finger. At the edge.
Hey, Diener, how are ya?
What's up, pal?
Oh, nothing too much. What happened for ya?
What happened? Hey, what happened? Hey, what happened?
So, long story short, at a party and getting on with this girl. She wants it in the back door.
Awesome.
So, yeah, no doubt. We're looking around for, something slippy.
Oh.
And all we could find is a bit of plum sauce. So I used the plum sauce.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No joke. She calls me a week later with worms.
Excuse me?
She had worms.
Oh, this just went left. I thought we were going right there for a second. So you used plum sauce for lube?
Yeah.
And how did you find out that she had worms?
She called me and told me.
But how did that
affect why did she get worms from plum sauce?
That must have been old plum sauce.
I don't know. Well, I was looking around and I found a McDonald's bag, right? It was McDonald's plum sauce, so who knows?
They don't have plum sauce.
Yeah, they
yeah, I've heard
they
of
do.
chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Chicken nuggets.
Well, hold it. Maybe actually better defer because Todd knows pretty much everything about McDonald's and their chicken nuggets.
They really have a plum sauce? No, I don't think so. Anyway, it might have been the hot mustard.
Maybe she eats sand
or the
out
barbecue
of
or the sweet and sour. Oh, maybe they do have a plum. I just hate it. Yeah. Okay.
Todd's going through which one he would use for lubricant.
Well, then a honey.
I would have used the honey mustard myself.
Yeah. No, the barbecue.
At the edge.
More stimulating.
More stimulating. Just reminds me of better times, Noodle salad and barbecues. Go ahead.
Hi.
What's your name?
Gary.
What happened?
I went up an 80-foot pine tree in 3 seconds with one arm.
Well, that's a good story, isn't it? Why, do you only have one arm?
No, I have 2 arms.
Why were you using the one?
I had a rope tied around it. They were dropping a chunk of tree off the top of the pine tree, and it was wrapped around my arm, and it jerked me right up the tree.
Oh, I thought you were calling just to brag. Yeah.
Did you hit the branches on the way up?
What a sweet ride.
I had a lady talking to me at the time, making sure we were professional tree people, and she thought that was my job.
To go up that fast?
I was a counterbalance for the log coming down.
Please hold. By the edge.
Hey, guys.
Hey, dude, what's up?
Not much. One time I was living in Banff summer, and a fat girl got me a lot of drinks, and then she stepped over, and then she had a fiance, and they broke up. Thought it was pretty funny.
All right, thanks. It was not at all, actually. By the edge. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, dude.
Is this Dean?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You?
Pretty good, thanks.
What happened?
Well, long story short, I got really licked up one night. Went back to my girlfriend's house. Thought I went to the washroom, but I guess not. Started pissing everywhere. She's just kind of a small girl, so she couldn't much. So she had to go get her dad. He's coming in. He's trying to help me. I'm still kind of going everywhere. He bends down like to kind of pull up my pants, I guess. I don't know. I can't really remember it too much, but as he was doing that, I guess I started going again. Pissed all over him, like all down his face, all down his stomach, and everything. Pardon me?
We get where usually what. Yeah.
I got a tough one to do here. So we got the dude that went up the tree. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was
we got
funny.
the guy that used plum sauce for lube.
Hello.
Plum sauce for lube?
Hey, Diener, how are you?
You win. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
For sure,
Hey,
plum
Diener.
sauce, eh?
Yeah, plum sauce. All right, it might be sweet and sour.
Yeah, I think it's sweet and sour.
That sounds more reasonable.
Yeah, same diff, though, right?
Not really. It changes the whole complexion of the story.
Oh.
Hey, same diff, dude.
Hey, can I give a shout out, Diener?
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, I just want to.
Derek, shut you down. Derek's giving you no advice. Go ahead.
I'm starting school today, but I was working with I was framing for the summer, so I got two guys on the crew, two gay framers actually.
Gamers.
Johnny, Johnny Bravo and Gary. So I just want to give a shout out to them for being two.
Oh, good. That's very nice of you. I had to take that out too.
Yeah,
now
well,
I wished I hadn't given you the prize. Anyway, tell him what he won, Todd.
Yeah, all right. So random.
Yeah.
That
Must have had two gay roofers.
Hey, Bucky Larson, AWOL Nation, huh? You know what we're doing right now, right?
Yeah.
And Casby's 2011.
There you go.
And by the way, there is no plum sauce at McDonald's. I was right.
Sweet and sour.
Yeah, dude, barbecue sweet and sour, honey.
I shouldn't have questioned your.
I know. They're coming out with 4 new ones.
The Dean Blundell Show. Wake up. Mornings. Wake up. On the Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
Sad story. 17-year-old Colorado State University student's leg and genitals were severed at the after he was run over by a train. He and several of his friends, ages 17 to 25, were taking turns trying to jump from moving train to moving train. Well, the first two guys made it. The last guy didn't. As he jumped, he landed firmly under the wheels and it severed his legs just below the hip, including his genitals.
It got it, eh?
Yeah.
It's a low hanger.
Kids.
You would think not to do that.
Do you know why there's giant fences around train tracks? Do you know why? So you don't do that. You're not James Bond. You can't do that. You're not Tom Cruise. So, thank God. By the way.
Yeah.
You can't jump from train to train. It's in the movies. You're not Angelina Jolie. In that
She'd
movie
do that in
Wanted.
Salt?
Yeah, Wanted. That
Wanted.
movie Wanted. You see that? James McAvoy. Be like
No, I
super,
saw
super
Salt.
agents. Yeah, me too.
How was the end of that? I didn't catch the end. I fell asleep.
She gets away.
She does get away?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need to see it. It was actually, it captured my attention.
Yeah. See, Salt could do it, but that's fiction.
Yeah.
Okay? You can't go from train to train. According to his friends, quote, it was gross.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah. One of the girls vomited. One guy passed out. They said it was really bad. They feel terrible. That was gross. And in New York, I mean, this is terrible, too. A young motorcyclist pinned under a car that collided with him Tuesday. He died after rescuers accidentally dropped the vehicle on him when they were trying to take it off.
Oh, no.
Okay, on the count of 3. Like, what, from 3?
What?
Start from 1.
3?
No. 1, 2, 3, or 3. Do we do it on the 1?
Oh, we just dropped it!
Param Rampersad, a 21-year-old, was on his way to class when a Ford Taurus collided with his Kawasaki Ninja. As a result, he was pinned under the car. Witnesses said police, seconds after the firefighters lifted the car, it slipped. As several of the men that were trying to lift the car dropped it right back on and crushed Rampersad. There was a collective,
Oh, you think? Yeah.
said James Selder, an onlooker. He said the car just dropped right back on him, and everybody in the crowd screamed. quiet and
I know.
make you laugh. No! Jeez. Oh, man, I am sorry. Were you... I thought you had the side.
Yeah, I did, but my fingers were killing me. You guys got to listen to me when I
just moved all day. I've been moving all day.
My friggin' back.
Bend your knees. Don't try and lift it with your back.
That's what happens, you know. Those are your Edge files, whatever the hell day it is in September, the year 2011.
The Edge Files on 102.1 The Edge.
The Dean Blundell Show on the Edge.
Back to school today. Be mindful when you're going through the, what do you call them? School zones?
Yeah, the cops are waiting for you today, too.
Are they really?
Yeah, apparently I was talking to my cabbie today. He said that they just hang out at the schools.
What did he say?
He said, yeah, the cops, you watch, the cops are everywhere around the schools. You got to be real careful.
Something makes me think he's run into a cop at a school before for completely different circumstances.
You can't go use the washrooms in there either.
Dude, the fuzz were everywhere yesterday too. We were driving back from Detroit, and it was a nice work. There are hundreds of cop cars. They're keeping us safe, is what they were doing. They're keeping the kids safe. You be nice to those kids today, and that's the other thing. If you're one of them dickhead bullies, you be nice today. You, especially the new kids. Don't make fun.
Hey, you hear that tard face, Meetus?
Yeah. Unless they're you. And have at it. Yeah, my small peckered friend.
So say no to bullying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Meat? How does it feel to be bullied?
Yeah.
You guys don't bully. It's playful hazing. You guys do.
Playful hazing.
No, it's pretty.
Yeah, we're
pretty mega bullying.
We're ruthless.
Super.
Yeah.
I am surprised you are still here.
We've convinced a while. It's playful hazing. No.
Playful hazing.
Playful hazing. 2 words that don't go together. Oh, it's playful, making me feel so badly about myself. I want to crawl under a rock. Hazing.
It's playful toilet plunger.
Oh, you guys. You guys in this whole plunger thing again.
It's really going to
I
affect me
fell
later.
asleep again and Todd T-ba- Oh,
so playful.
Playful hazing with your nuts on my head. Oh, you read my medical records from my test at Sick Kids on the radio saying I was in the stupidest 1% of the world. Oh, man, that is so playful.
That's what friends do.
Oh, you hit me with a canoe paddle.
That was such a playful canoe paddling. Oh, you hit me with the aquarium tubing so hard it left a welt for a... Oh, you popped the cyst on my back from punching me too much. That is so playful.
You're
gonna
kid.
maybe reconsider what it is?
No, I'm good.
I know.
Yeah.
You guys don't do it maliciously, so.
No, we don't.
So it's playful. It's playful bullying then. Maybe I don't know.
Imagine
No
some
one has
kid
ever
right
said
now.
say no to playful bullying.
Yeah.
Maybe that's all right.
You're listening to the Dean Blundell Show podcast from Edge.ca.
Time for open phones. 416-870-EDGE, 870-3343 if there's anything you want to talk about. Hi, The Edge.
Yes, good morning. It's Jim here.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You sound very serious.
I am very serious.
Are you a very serious person?
Yes.
What do you do for a living that you're so serious?
Not a bunch. I was injured at work, and unfortunately.
What did you do for a living?
I work for the city.
Oh.
Was it a serious accident?
Pardon?
Nothing.
He wants to know what happened.
Oh, I hurt my back.
Oh.
I was digging a hole and pulled something out, and I didn't bend the knees.
Always bend your knees, sir.
That's correct. Yes. Now I know it.
What's up? What do you want to talk about?
I was just wondering if I was a lucky caller.
You are. Congratulations.
Oh, well, great.
Yeah, good work.
Yeah, man.
Have a good day.
See, man. Total lucky.
Yeah, got through.
You got through.
Hi, the edge.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Carly.
Hi, Carly. How are you?
Hey.
Good, how are you?
Good. What's up?
Good. I'd like to say something to Derek.
Okay.
I circumcised non-circumcised penises. I don't like circumcised.
Oh, no. There goes my day.
No, I love...
She likes your kind.
Yes.
Oh.
She's a
I don't like
tuker.
circumcised.
He's so used to the abuse.
I wasn't even listening. All right.
It's so much better to work with.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Better to work with. I like that.
I hate circumcised penises, and I don't think you guys should talk bad about them.
Really?
All right.
Thanks,
What
Carly.
happens, though, when you get like an extra surprise?
Carly, how are you?
Pardon me?
Can you turn your radio down?
I just did, sorry. The guy
What happens when you get with a guy who's not the most diligent at clean?
Like schmegma.
I've never had that happen.
grab a load of
Schmegma?
I've never had that happen in my life
Yeah,
ever.
you will.
Never.
It's like a trap.
Fight the good fight, Carly.
I like how she said, though, she had more to work with, implying it really was a job.
It's a lot easier to get stuff done and
You can understand the pliability because there's a little extra skin there, right?
Yeah, that's what Voodoo, the porn star, said.
and it's just more fun.
Well, good for you for having fun with those things.
By the way, I talked to you guys the other day.
Oh, great.
I won. It's yeast infection breath.
Oh, yes. You were on again this morning, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
Don't worry.
Well, now we know why you got the yeast infection.
Maybe you should reconsider your opinion.
Oh, I love them. Never had a problem. I called the other day with the terrible yeast infection.
Hi, the edge.
Hey. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
I've been listening to you guys since high school, and I've been wanting to actually call you in and ask you about something kind of personal, I guess. So I was born with my pee hole on the bottom.
Oh, like a sink, like a tap. Yeah, like a fuck.
Yeah, it's I noticed my mom never really told me anything was different, when I was a kid. And high school gym class and that, you see things like guys, going to the bathroom, whatever, and, they're doing it different than you. And I thought, man, what's going on here? And so, my mom always told me I was special, but that's not exactly what I was expecting. But so I was just wondering, more for Todd, do you think, can you have any tips for me as far as, getting, my game?
Yeah, don't take a piss on doing a handstand.
Oh.
Well, I was going to say for your game.
Yeah, man. It's a little awkward, right?
Yeah.
When girls first see it.
I just think you got to lie down and go backwards.
I'll try this.
Made him think.
That makes the most logical sense to me.
Yeah.
When you go that way.
Yeah. At the edge. Yeah.
Hello.
Physics. It's all physics. Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Who's this?
It's Mike.
What's up?
I was just wondering if Dean could tell the story about the deaf girlfriend that he had.
Oh, dude, that is it's overcooked, don't you think?
You know what? I guess I just haven't heard it in forever, and I don't know, first day of school, I don't know, I'd love to hear it.
All right, well, can I do it another day?
Yeah, man, I'll be listening.
Thanks. I don't feel like doing it today.
Yeah.
Hi, the edge.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good, you?
I'm fantastic, man.
Who is this?
It's Curtis, man.
What's up?
It's your black weatherman.
Oh, hi, Curtis. How are you?
I'm pretty good, and yourself?
Good. What's shaking?
Nothing much, man. I was just wondering when you guys are going to call back for your black weatherman. It's almost wintertime. The snow is almost falling, man.
Is this
self-promotion?
No. This is just a guy. He's a black guy that likes to talk about the weather. Yeah.
So, why doesn't he do something right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll talk some weather right now. Why not?
All right. What do you got?
That is chilly. It's cold, and I'm dressing too warm for today. I hear that it's going to get hotter, but right now it's only getting colder. When is it going to warm up, boys? I want to know. I know I'm the weatherman, but you know the weatherman's usually wrong, so what can you tell me? You want me to keep going?
No, I don't.
no.
By the edge.
Hi.
No.
Pardon?
Hi. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in about the uncircumcised wang thing.
Yeah.
Uncircumcised wangs are nasty.
Nasty ass wangs. That's
Aren't
what
they?
they call them.
Yeah.
Flappy piece of skin pointing on you? No. Not cool.
I know it's not cool. Has it ever been a deal breaker for you? Like, have you ever gotten down and said, "Wow, I can't do it"?
Oh, dude, I like crawled into bed. This dude uncircumcised. I got up and walked away. Not even
Really?
kidding.
What if it was like you're for like a Brad Pitt, and then all of a sudden it's like, would you still walk away?
No deal.
Yep. So it's 1-1 now.
Yep.
On the edge.
Hi. You guys haven't done much role playing in the last little while. I was just wondering if I could hear some, maybe Uncle Derek calling tech support.
It's pretty funny, actually. I think you guys should give that a whirl.
Hello, you've reached the computer hotline. What's up?
Yeah, I don't know why, but my computer is the World Wide Web isn't coming up on my computer. I can't get to my sites.
No kidding. What's your name, sir? Let's start with
It's
your...
Uncle D.
Uncle D.
What, now say, what's your name?
Steve.
No, come on now. It's not really.
Yes, it is, Steve. Steve is my name.
What's your real name, Steve?
Steve.
All right, Steve. Maybe it's my modem, Steve.
Oh, probably you got that D-Link one, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Boy, we've been effing you people with that thing for years. You don't even know. Come on. You call us, all you have to do is press the reset button. But instead, we keep you on the phone with us for 2 hours. And then we'll try and sell you a new password for it for $45. That's a great idea.
You know what you guys are? At the end of the day, you're all a bunch of whores, Steve.
Oh, you'll never guess where my mother's from. Lahore. See, now we're having fun. Come on, give me $45.
Oh, all right.
All right.
I like you.
That's right. Steve.
Lahore.
Steve.
On the edge.
Hi, baby.
Hey, who's this?
This is your favorite English chick.
Oh, Barb. Dirty, dirty Barb.
Dirty Bob. How are you doing, guys?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Listen, I don't want to bring you down, but I just want to say my thoughts and prayers were with you all weekend, and sending you a big hug. And
thanks.
A lot of people are sending you big hugs, but I know that.
I'd take that hug from you, provided you were naked.
You can have it naked anytime.
Oh, there you go. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it was good. We went down on the weekend to the service and spent some time with his family and friends, and a lovely wife. I had a chance to chat with her for a long, long time on Sunday night, and she's just a terrific gal. So just sad, but we'll figure it out.
It was heartbreaking yet very heartfelt. And man, so many great laughs.
Yeah, we had some good laughs.
Yeah.
Well, I listen to him all the time. I had him on my tweet. I used to follow him because of you guys, right?
Yeah.
So, but on a more cheery note, guess what happened to me last night?
You got laid.
Yeah, last night and this morning.
Who's the lucky stick man?
Believe it or not, I dated him like 4 years ago, and we saw each other on Facebook. And
How old?
34, almost 35.
How old are you?
47.
And you met him where?
On Facebook. I went out with him before about 4 years ago, and I didn't remember. You remembered everything. Yeah.
Were you dirty?
No, this was kind of the first kind of thing. So, yeah, I didn't want to bring out all my tricks. Give the poor guy a heart attack, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
he'll never come back.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, yes.
Did he make you feel dangerous?
Yes.
Did you dirty talk?
Yes. I always dirty talk.
Do you really?
Oh yeah,
British dirty talk.
I got to tell you, I don't know if I can listen to your dirty talk, and I think it's just the accent. That's all.
That's the only time I dirty talk, and then I find God. The only time I find religion.
Is when you say,
oh God, right? But
yeah, we get it.
Yeah, I usually use the F word quite a few times, which I'm not going to say on the radio. So.
No, we get it. It's pretty synonymous when someone says the F word. We know exactly what you're talking about.
You do. You guys are so smart that way. You guys are so smart that way. So I just want to call and say hi. And
have you washed yet this morning? Have you gone showered yet? You haven't, had you?
No, because I kind of like.
I get it. Yeah.
You want to kind of keep it with you, so it's kind of nice for the day. So.
You want to keep it with you.
I love the smell of sex.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Yeah. Grossing you out, aren't they?
I don't even know what's going on right now. Can you follow?
Yeah, I know. She's got the post-sex glow going, so she's all messed up.
Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty happy. So.
All right, nice to talk to you, Barb. Thanks for your nice words.
No problem. I'm going to call you guys next week so I can get those Casby tickets.
Can't wait.
Go wash.
Okay, she doesn't sound like she's 47. She sounds like she's 65.
If you saw her, you'd probably be more inclined to think that as well.
Hey, remember...
decent hooters, though.
Really?
She showed us her boobs.
She just sounds like a grandma to me. Sorry.
No, she showed us her boobs at Sausage Fest.
Well, I missed it.
A boob.
Remember this weekend we were... there were some times where we sat and just tried to have some laughs, and we taught one of our hockey player friends, I won't say who, how to dirty talk.
Yeah. You can say who, can't you?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Didn't matter.
Yeah. Well
and all I know is he's like, I got to go use that soon.
Yeah. He's like, I'm terrible at that. Thank you so much. You just say a swear before you repeat everything she said.
Why.
I want you to bleep this and put that in my bleep. Oh, you effing want me to bleep the bleep?
Yeah.
I'll effing bleep your bleep and rub the bleep on your bleep and then put the bleep all over your hair.
Here, I'll be the girl. Put it in my bleep.
Oh, you want me to effing put it in your bleep?
Yeah. Feel my bleeps.
Oh, you want me to effing feel those bleeps?
Yeah. That's the best.
Yep.
Best formula ever.
Hello. Hi.
I am here to break the tie on the whole circumcised thing.
Talk to me.
Effing gross.
Yeah, uncircumcised.
Honestly, if I wanted an ant-eating, pea-tasting, skin-flapping thing near me, I would go to the
It's just stay away from a penis.
She's not into it. Yeah, she's not into it.
Honestly, on the first date, they should just tell you so it doesn't have to come anywhere between my lips and my face lips. Gross.
This chick is all class. I like it.
Because that could happen on the first date.
Yeah. You can have circumcised.
Oh, you giving us the horse?
Well, that's not fair. I never thought of that.
Toronto.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, Gord.
Hey, how are you?
Good, man. How are you doing?
I am fantastic.
That sounds great.
Doesn't it? Got back in the cottage this weekend. The weather was fabulous. I went tubing with my kids.
Oh, good.
It wasn't. Was a nut breaker, boys.
Yeah.
Those waves chopped the crap out of my nuts.
That's why you didn't like it.
That's why I hated it.
Do you have big nuts?
Huge.
Yeah, listen to that voice. Of course he does.
I'm pretty sure it's a left inguinal hernia.
This guy's good. You can make lots of money on a lot of other radio stations.
Yeah, you could go work at Virgin right now.
You know what? That kind of represents me right now, Virgin.
Oh, does it?
Virgin Gord. Don't be fooled by the other stories on the stations, boys. They're not getting any of it.
And now it's time for a look at traffic. Here's Virgin Gord.
It's congested, gentlemen. Congested. Lower bowel.
Thanks,
My
Gord.
lower intestine is backed up, gentlemen. You guys have a fabulous day.
All right. Thank you very much. All the best to you, Gordo. Hey now. Fellas, hey there. Hi.
He's going to dip the tune spoon into the ballad salad.
Hey, The Edge.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
How you guys making out?
Good, you?
It's feeling pretty good. Enjoying the holiday.
Well,
You guys enjoying your holiday?
it's over, man.
Yeah.
We're working.
No.
Yes, man.
It's a new holiday. You know what the new holiday is, don't you?
You
National Back to Skirt School Day.
You're gross.
back to skirt school?
I don't know what he's saying.
What do you mean?
It's all skirts going back to school. It's a holiday.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right, man. Thank you.
Call the cops.
Hey.
Holiday?
Hi, The Edge.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, you?
Good. It's Nate from Brampton.
Hey, dude.
I had a comment saying you guys were always looking for new ideas for games on your morning show.
Nope.
Well,
I wouldn't say always.
We'll try.
Well, let's hear.
What do you got?
okay. Well, it's basically the same kind of idea is of what happened, but you listen to the story off the air and right before and then play it and pause it before the punchline, and you have callers guess what happened.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like, I'll have to go and listen to the story more than once.
Yeah, I don't like. And then
You just got to listen one time. It did like the one this morning where the guy used, plum sauce or sweet
Yeah, for
and sour
lube,
sauce?
sweet and sour sauce, because McDonald's doesn't have plum sauce.
no way.
Right, and knowing your listeners, what kind of guesses would they have?
Well, sir, you're a listener.
And I wouldn't guess that, but I could think of different guesses.
What would your guess have been for that one?
Well, sure as heck wouldn't be plum sauce, that's for sure. Probably teriyaki or something, maybe ranch, but not plum sauce.
Definitely not wasabi.
No,
but that's not the point of your game you just suggested, because he said he already told us that he used plum sauce for. Then what would your guess have been?
I think he's gone. Yeah, he is gone. I didn't even hang up on him.
You didn't even get his own game?
No.
Overload.
He's like, I haven't thought that far yet. I was just making a suggestion. He didn't think me to think it.
Overload.
Hi, The Edge.
Hello, Dean Blundell.
Hey, who's this?
This is Santiago.
Santiago, how are you?
Well, senor.
Good. What's up?
I just want to say I talked to my cousin Paulo, and I just gone to Canada recently, like 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Really?
Yes, I like Canada. It's really nice here,
We're glad you're here, sir.
Yes, I listen to Dean Blundell Show all the time,
Do you learn anything good or bad?
Like lots of stuff, like some good, some bad,
What is some good stuff? What's some bad stuff that you learned from us that you wish you hadn't learned?
Oh, like I hear that guy today talking about the sweet and sour. That's funny. That's funny. I'm going to try that one, okay?
Yeah, do
But
it. Or maybe, because he's already tried the sweet and sour, maybe you could do the hot mustard.
Oh, that would hurt. Go to the barbecue.
No, cause I got my skin still, so like that could hurt a little more than other people.
Oh, you're not circumcised?
No, senor. We don't do that where I come from.
You don't?
No, sir.
Well, some people might.
No, that's not how it works,
Where are you from? Santiago?
Where I from?
Yeah.
I'm from Argentina.
Argentina.
Sí, senor.
Dude, maybe you're like an Argentinian, Derek. Maybe you don't know.
Maybe. Yeah.
Derek is from Argentina too?
No, Barry.
Same thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so, senor. I don't think so.
No, you got beautiful women in Argentina, man.
Sí, yes.
Is it disappointing coming here now and seeing, or you still like the women here?
Yeah, there's a lot of, how you say, swamp donkeys.
Swamp donkey.
You're at the X.
There's a lot of, how do you say, swamp donkeys.
No, it's okay, because like when you're in a slump, you're looking for a slump buster. You just talk to a swamp donkey,
Slump buster.
Swamp donkey.
I like it's the Urban Dictionary, they have lots of good stuff on there.
Yeah.
So like I get all this stuff like the Canadian lingo from that side,
Yeah.
So, like,
Swamp
good,
donkey.
Right? Yeah, and slump buster and buckshot.
Buckshot.
You don't know buckshot?
No. Tell us.
A buckshot is where you take like a dollar bill or like $5 bill. In Canada, I guess you get lowest is 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you take it up and you crumple it, and then you throw it at a stripper on stage.
What's that called?
A buckshot.
Don't
you
know
know
what
what
we're
they-
teaching immigrants to how to act in public is by the Urban Dictionary.
Exactly. and don't take that buckshot literally and do it with a loonie, here.
that hurts. That's assault.
The Dean Blundell Show. Mornings.
It's so crazy.
On the Edge.
Joining us on the telephone, this is cool. Manny Ribera from Scarface, actor Stephen Bauer. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Just so cool to talk to you. I'm a little frightened and excited at the same time.
God, please don't call me sir, ever.
Okay, bro. Do you know what was weird is I actually was reading you hail from Cuba.
I sure do. Yeah, man. I left Cuba with my parents when I was 3 years old. We had to get away from the beard,
Is Bauer a big Cuban name?
Bauer is the most popular Cuban name after Garcia. No, Bauer is my mom's maiden name.
Oh, okay.
I see. Now we got it. All right.
They were Germans who came to Cuba.
Oh, were they really?
Yeah.
That was back when everything was cool over there. Did you ever go back? Did you ever go back to Cuba?
I haven't been back yet. My dad's been back. My brother's been back, but I miss that boat. But I will be. I'm going to go next year.
Oh, good for you.
Did you mean the boat like literally?
Well, yeah, no. I'm always, but yeah, I grew up in Miami, man. But when it was calm, and I grew up there when it was very, very nice and calm and serene. And then I left and went to Hollywood, and then it all went down. All that stuff went down. So I basically came back to do the movie about all that.
Scarface.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how did that movie absolutely change your life? Obviously, and there are very few movies that are like watershed movies for certain. Like Scarface is if you are under the age of 60 and over the age of 20, that is a staple, and it must have been cool for you to be a part of that.
Absolutely, it still is, man. Every day is a Scarface day for me. Yeah, it's because it's come back with a vengeance. I mean, it's more than ever.
Yeah,
Scarface is more popular now than it was. When we made the movie and released it, it really kind of got pushed. Sort of like shoved under the carpet mostly by the American media, American press.
Well, it was one of those extremely brutally graphic movies. Didn't make them back then. And it was just really telling a story, right?
It was kind of the first of its kind. Everything that's come since then, we're really used to all that now. Mm-hmm. I mean, we don't, there's nothing, we're not squeamish anymore about movies like that. Mm-hmm. But as a society, and much less as real filmgoers, we've seen everything since then. But the first one really scared people and really kind of repulsed a lot of the press, a lot of the film critics, and so they really kind of they basically labeled the film a mistake,
Really.
And basically told us to go to hell. It's like, this film should just go away, because it's an ugly, piece of non-art.
That is one great mistake.
Yeah. That mistake is a piece of film history now.
Now it is. Yeah, it sure is. And it's great. It's a great feeling, for all of us. I saw Al last week. I was with him at this reunion here in Los Angeles. And Al and Murray Abraham, Bob Loja, and Marty Bregman, the producer. Mm-hmm. And it's amazing. I mean, Al, he took it on the chin, for a while. I mean, the reviews were really harsh. Mm-hmm. Guys, it's hard to describe how excited we were about the release of the film, and how horrible we felt like 2 days later after all the reviews were in. Because they were mean. I mean, not to me, because I was really the new guy, and nobody'd seen me before. So I kind of got like okay review. You know, people would be like, except for the new guy who's
Well, you're also the biggest, right?
Pardon me?
You're also the biggest, like just the tall, like they look like the strongest, maybe.
Yeah, they were afraid. They were afraid of me. They wouldn't mess with me. But Al, really, they were like, this guy should go back to acting school. He should be ashamed. It was horrible. It was horrible. And he had warned me too, because we spent a lot of time together, and I used to bug him about it. I'd say, "What's it going to be like? What's it going to be like? What do you think the reaction is?" I was 23 years old. And I'd say, what do you think it's going to be like? What do you think? How will people respond to this character? And he would tell me, well, they're going to hate it or they're going to love it, but either way, you have to divorce yourself from the result, from the critics' response. Mm-hmm. And he was right, man. I mean, he was right. You just can't listen to all of it, because the reality was that on the street, people loved the movie.
Yeah.
When we walked out of the theater, when we walked out watching it with an audience, man, it was immediate. Mm-hmm. And it's been like that basically, ever since, but it's picked up momentum. Now, guys come up to me with their like 12, 13-year-old kids, and they're like, my son just saw Scarface, tell him.
First of all, you're a bad parent, but second of all, thank you. Do you know what's amazing is if I was a film critic, there's two guys in Hollywood I would never critique their work. One of them is Robert De Niro, and the other guy is Al Pacino. It's just it's amazing how over time a better appreciation you get a better appreciation for exactly the kind of work that he did.
The body of work, their commitment's amazing, and that was the thing about Al. And for me, as a first experience, that was my first film. It's my first.
Wow.
Did you just apply? Yeah.
Can I ask you a question too? Were those pants you were wearing? They got to be tight, huh?
They hurt your balls?
Yeah.
They were very. They were red pants, and that was some humor on the part of the costume director. The costume,
Yeah, you should never be able to wear pants where you can give a guy a physical right through him.
I could ask you too. Now you were 23 when you shot that film. Obviously, came out just very soon after that. Were you dating or were you married to someone? And if not, was that the best time of your life or what?
Oh, you can't even imagine. Well, needless to say, it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I was married to Melanie Griffith. At the time, but I was surrounded by beautiful women like every day in the disco, and all those disco scenes. So I was having a really hard time.
Love the candidness.
I bet you weren't the only one having the hard time.
I did. I had to go home to Melanie every day, and she'd be like, "Uh-huh."
Well, it's, some guys have a cross to bear, Steve.
Well, I survived it just barely. I walked funny for years.
Stephen Bauer is our guest. The movie Scarface out on Blu-ray today. Go get it. It's an institution. I can't tell you from a personal perspective what a terrific guy you are. Really nice to talk to you on the phone. Thank you so much for taking time out for us today.
Thank you. I want to shout out to all my friends in Toronto, in the Toronto area, and in Canada. And I spent a lot really, really beautiful time there. Shot a few films there, and I'm planning to go back. So,
well, when you do, come pay us a visit.
Bring you my record, Underground Junction.
That'd be great. You got a record out? You got a website you want to pimp?
Coming out in a couple of weeks. We're going to drop it and put it on iTunes and everything. It's myself writing, play guitar, and I sing, but I'm mostly a singer. And you'll hear it's great, man. A lot of mandolin, a lot of harmonica.
Oh, sounds good. Yeah,
the kind of music you might hear in the Southwest.
All good, dude. Well, I look forward to it. What's it called again?
Underground Junction.
Underground Junction.
It's available. You can actually see our website on Facebook and undergroundjunction.net.
Thanks, pal, for your time. Greatly appreciate it.
All right, my friends.
Take care.
See you there.
See you later.
All right, take care.
Manny Ribera, dude.
Right there.
On the phone.
On Facebook.
And he's on Facebook. My how times have changed.
You're listening to the Dean Blundell Show podcast from edge.ca.
Let's go to the phones. We got 3 minutes to do some phone calls. Hi, The Edge.
Hey, good day.
G'day, how you doing?
All right, what's going on?
What do you want to talk about?
Oh, I just want to apologize to a good friend that you guys lost. Wade D-Lock. That's about it, man.
Thanks, man.
Okay, Dean, take care, man.
Thanks, brother.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. It's nice of you. That's nice. And once again, I talked about it this morning. We got a chance to spend a really nice night with Jen, and I got a chance to sit down with her one-on-one for a couple of hours and share a lot of your tweets and emails and stuff you sent. She was over the moon. So, good for y'all. Hey, The Edge.
Hello.
Hey, dude.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good, what's up?
Good. Mita should be using a line from Scarface to pick up chicks.
Let me introduce you to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello. Sorry. I paraphrased.
That might get him one or two, maybe.
It is so small, too. It's just weird looking. It is.
My little friend.
Say hello to my microscopic friend.
You cockroach.
Oh, lucky cockroach.
The only thing that could enjoy it.
Yeah. The only thing that's smaller. Did you get teased a lot in high school about having your small penis?
Not about my penis, no.
It was number 4 on the list.
Unreal. That just happened. They didn't, like guys in a dressing room, they didn't go, oh, hey, God. Look at small wiener. Little pud. Come on, somebody.
No, I got
Come on.
I got a bad story about something in elementary school.
Oh, what happened?
Well, we were on a bus coming back from the Quebec trip, and I had said that my thing was 3 inches to some friends as a joke, and
little did they know it was very serious.
They thought I meant, when it was at attention, and I just meant when it was flaccid. So for the rest of grade 8, my nickname was Peanut. They harassed me to no end.
Of course they did. You told me you had a 3-inch penis.
So, but other than that only lasted until about grade 8, and then everyone dropped
Only
it.
5 years.
Yeah, really.
That only lasted from grade 4 to grade 8, so no big deal.
No, that happened in grade 8.
Oh, so it was just one whole year.
Yeah.
All right, Peanut.
But everyone dropped it and grew up.
It didn't change the fact you have a
not.
small penis. Has any girl ever seen it and said, oh, that's unfortunate? Has anybody ever commented on how small, and be honest, that it's not very big, though? Not making fun, but not very big?
But I am a grower, not a shower. That's
not what I asked.
No, nobody has ever commented on it
Once.
small. Never once. I can say that with confidence.
Yeah.
Stop dating midgets.
Blind people.
It's true. His new girlfriend's tiny. The old one? I wouldn't use that word.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Hers is bigger.
Oh, hey. All right. That's it. I've had it. I quit.
Come back.
I think I will. We got a nice week for you, too, don't we? What are we doing this week for
Busy.
people?
Well, we have a bunch of Blue Jays coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, just confirmed. JP's coming down. JP here in Sibia. And I think he's going to bring some of the boys. I think Laurie was going to come back.
He's bringing BL?
Yeah, man.
So they call him the notorious BL.
To walk off.
I was going to text him last night to find out how it felt to walk off.
In front of so many people.
Yeah, I didn't. I'll just ask him tomorrow.
During a matinee.
That is so weird. When you walk off, you bring people to their feet. That is so weird.
Touch them all.
Listen, enough. That's it. The Dean Blundell Show podcast is done on 102.1 The Edge.